Eritrea is a land, by the way, which happens to be one of the most strategic areas in the world. Its coast runs along the Red Sea, which is a key link between Europe and Asia. It's also an ideal access point to emerging African markets with low labor costs. And it's a natural resource gold mine with gas, gold, copper, oil, zinc, you name it, Eritrea's got it.
For hundreds of years, foreigners have come to mine the mineral riches in Africa. But few ever ventured into this corner of East Africa, into a tiny country called Eritrea. But since 2011, that's where a Vancouver company called Nevsun has been turning desert dirt into zinc, copper, and gold. During its first 4 years in operation, the Bisha mine had generated profits of about $700 million US for Nevsun and its partner, the Eritrean government.
We discovered this monster of a deposit called the Bisha deposit.
Describe this monster to me. What was there?
Well, it was a giant layer cake with high grades, 5, 6, 7, 8% grades of gold, copper, and zinc. This giant ore body, which was again one of the highest grade deposits in the world.
Eritrea, a country of some 6 million people in the Horn of Africa. Its dry desert landscape looking more like a lunar moonscape. But beneath the surface, it's a land of mineral riches, a prospector's paradise. A world away in BC, there were whispers in the business community that Eritrea was a place where a mining company could strike it rich. "13 years after first surveying the desert, Nevsun hit pay dirt. In February 2011, the gold started to flow. And so too did the money. In that first year of production alone, Nevsun reported revenues of $548 million. The company had now joined the club of Canadian mines making millions around the world.
Contributed almost $2 billion to the Eritrean economy. $755 million has gone to the government, and that's gone to deal with poverty reduction, the building of community infrastructure, new hospitals, new schools. We provide well-paying jobs at the mine.
As a company, we are bringing an awful lot of good to this country, and we are bringing an awful lot of good to the people of Eritrea.
To get into Eritrea, Vancouver's Nevsun Resources had to give the government a 40% stake in the mine. Revenues from the mine, a lifeline for the cash-strapped Eritrean regime to the tune of $200 million US every year.
The state of Eritrea is utilizing the money for beneficial things. The community of Adarat is receiving monies right now to build a pipeline system and water well, and that shows that the government of Eritrea is serious about utilizing the Bisha mine for positive, constructive development in that country.
Nevsun. It rolled out the top brass in a Good News corporate video.
Well, the Bisha mine is the only producing mine in Eritrea, and it plays a very important role in the Eritrean economy, and we're proud to say it adds significant tangible benefits to the people of Eritrea.
The Bisha mine has been producing hundreds of millions of dollars in profits for shareholders and its partner, the Eritrean government.
The Bisha mine is more than just a mine. It symbolizes a new path forward for the state of Eritrea. One where the state of Eritrea and a Canadian publicly traded company are working together and they have developed a leading-edge mine, jobs and training for local people, robust environmental management, safety for all of our workers, consensus decision-making at the board level there, stakeholder inclusion. These are all aspects of core liberal democratic values. And we're very proud of our role in playing a positive role in the ongoing evolution of Eritrea.